Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings II Geheimnisnacht, the Warhammer mod, with of course Grand Baron Fail Knight II of Hochland. So, we were just about to attack Kislev, I think, last episode. So why don't we go ahead and do that? We're gonna conquer us a nice chunk of this cornered territory over here. We can't anymore. Needs to be approved by your council. Ah, alright. Well, looks like we need to be an adult first. So, when is that going to happen? It is going to happen this month. That was so quick. I finished my education in the ways of war. I find that I have some talent for it. So I'm a skilled tactician, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm a pretty decent character. I'm not the best in diplomacy, sadly, but we're gonna work on that. For now, we're going to go and take the war focus to improve our trade here, and that actually should give us more troops outright, just because we are so much greater than before. I mean, yeah, we have like all of the martial ability right now, so that should give us like more troops. Good. Then we still have this tributary, because I think it changes only when he dies. I wish it wouldn't change it all, but that might be a little bit too much. I mean, they would have to break free or something, but that would be cool. Anyways, oh, we definitely need to give away these titles, and with give away, I mean we need to murder these people. I can't revoke his title, even though he is a filthy Terrorlight. He also has a Pegasus mount, but I can definitely murder him. So that's what we're gonna do. And he is not... Okay. I could grant... Wait, I can't just grant this title? Since when is granting titles free? Oh, that is... I must have changed that. That's probably the one thing I changed immediately, because I hated that. Not to be able to just give away the titles. So we're gonna win a war. That's pretty easy. And we're gonna find us a nice wife. This girl right here seems pretty good. She's the Voivode of Rupidia, which is up here. It's not the most largest of duchies, but it's going to be next to the one that we conquer. If you look, that's Rupsmania, sorry. Like, she would rule this, and we're going to conquer this. So, wouldn't be too bad to maybe marry her. There's also a couple of epidemics nearby. And she is beautiful and smart, which are nice traits. She's an Ursunite, so she's not too bad on that front. Then we of course have Tofu, which I could marry if I wanted, but we do have magic potential in our family, which is bad, because obviously we are in the Empire and they don't like magic potential. She's sadly the only one that really gives us a good alliance, I think. Like, these others are like Kagans. These Kagans are from this guy, I assume. His daughters? Yep. Because they wear Grail and all that stuff. Alright, now we can unite the Empire, so... Oh, has to be older than 16, that makes sense. All of the following must be true. 2000 prestige, 2000 piety, and 12 diplomacy. That's not easy to achieve, actually. Especially the piety part is not that easy. And we have to win a major war against undead or chaos. That's going to be interesting. I don't know when that would work out for us. So, is someone... These guys are trying to fabricate a claim on my duchy. I can't end this plot, sadly. Why not? She wouldn't do it. I can't actually ask her to do it. And you want to murder some people. I don't care. Well, I'm gonna marry this girl, so that I can get her titles. And we're gonna keep an eye on this guy, so that I could declare war on him and maybe have Tofu installed on that. You wouldn't want... Why don't you want this? You are pragmatic. We are already fighting another... We are not fighting another war. The opponent is too strong for us to take on. Yo, they are actually weakened right now. We definitely can take them on. Maybe if I'm gonna try something, and that is hiring my mercenaries. It's a low cost if it doesn't work, but it's going to raise our troop count by like a lot. And now she might be, hey, we actually do have a chance now. Really? You still don't want to declare war against him? Can I declare war against anyone else that's nearby? I also want this guy dead. Oh my god, he has so much troops in this castle. So many troops. These guys are really strong for some reason. Don't even know where they come from. It's like mostly archers and stuff. They get them from the free hunters, I see. Interesting. And the militia, free infantry, yes. We could attack Ostland. We can't attack this guy, at least not for anything major. Yeah, we could totally go after Vlad here, not Vlad, and after Count Buthred, because he's losing this revolt right now. He only has 9,000 troops. Most of them are hired. There are, of course, the vampires of the... Oh my god, how did he manage to get minus 20,000 prestige? He must have made everyone a vampire or something. I don't know. He does have a lot of prestige. Would be good if he just died, maybe? This guy is of Nuln. Interesting, and he probably has Troll Cleaver, which is the Elector Count of Ostermark. Oh, weird. You also have what? Why do both of them have the Troll Cleaver? And you have the Bloodbringer. But yeah, we could attack you for like, well, straight up Middenheim. That would be pretty good. But there's also one that is really large right next to us. Yeah, this one. It has 5 counties. But Middenheim might actually be better. Then again, she's just bad. That's why they don't have troops. Middenheim is actually not giving that many troops. I don't know. I would like to conquer Middenheim and have it for myself, but so I would have to conquer Talabheim too, because it's also quite a nice castle. But not as nice. Sadly, Hergeg is nothing special. Hochland is just, yeah, it's barely independent, I think. So, certainly, oh no, it is like in the Empire, it's a vassal. But it's certainly one of the weakest Elector counties. Probably the second weakest after the Moodland. If I look around, because, yeah. Just look at the others. They're all way bigger. And Hochland is just like, yeah, we're also here. But it's fine. We don't worry about that. So you want independence. That's kind of bad. I'm too scared, to be fair, to be honest, to go after Vlad or the vampires, because they have the Blood Knights, and the Blood Knights are they're just brutal. I don't want to fight them. I could spare fealty to them. Could try that. How's Karl Franz is coming along well. Well, I don't really need to send them home. They're just gonna chill here. We could hold the Furu Sija, which we're not gonna do because it's not really our culture, but it doesn't matter. I'm so mad that you... Let's actually see if we can't find a better council to begin here. Like, for example, this guy's a much better marshal. Nice, you actually are one of the best stewards we could have. I definitely have a better spy master right there. You will just scheme, and now I think we should be good to go when it comes to fighting Kislev. Yes. So we're definitely gonna fight them for this holy war. And we're going to call in the Reichland. And I don't think we have anyone else I could call in. I could call in her, but no, I can't actually. She's a vassal. What am I talking about? She's a vassal of Sylvania. And I mean Kislev with Sylvania, which obviously, because it's so close, it's basically the same. So the Reichland doesn't really have a chance but to say, yep, we are going to follow you into battle. And there's also an Altdorfian peasant revolt which is apparently winning against this orc, because this orc is having some problems or something. They actually are fighting against the Bretonia still, and they are just going to beat Bretonia. But maybe this peasant revolt is actually going to do something. It would be nice. They're also attacking someone in a war. They're so busy. I could just try to attack them. Look at all these small orcs, though. I mean, they're not small. They're pretty big, but there's so many of them. There's a lot of clans in his land. I wish we could take them all on. Richvara von Plotzkau. She is most definitely a Nurglite, so we're just gonna murder her. Yeah, her husbands both died of diseases. How did that happen? And how is it that you survive 2,000 diseases? Seems highly suspicious. Yep, there's the Kislev army. And we're just going to get our best... No, I don't want to... I guess I want to fight myself, even though that's kind of risky. But it's the best way to get our education upgraded. And we're just going to invade Kislev. Why are you suffering attrition? Oh, do we have the... That's... Yes, we do have the thing that takes away the... You are also a princess of Corone, but you're not Tofu. So I'm just gonna burn you, because apparently this debuff that I've spared a witch is like for 200 years. Yep, that's going to stick around for a while. So we barely won this battle. It was very close. Not too happy about how close it was. But we're going to destroy the Kislev army. And then just split up and siege. Actually, yeah, split our army up. Send these 5,000 up to crush the army. And have the other ones siege. Thankfully, the Reichsland army is not going to suffer attrition as long as they follow us, which is nice. Baldwin von Hold. You're going to be also a martial man. I don't like having these revolts. So let's give them some gold to hopefully calm them down a bit. I can't really afford to have them, you know, rise up against me right now. Controlled realm inheritance. Vassal. I could raise the centralization up to maximum, but everyone would be for it. But I don't like to have -5, or you know, -10 in this case. Vassal limit. Even though it's not that bad at the moment, it will be bad at some point. Revoke title definitely could. No. We have opponents and some are undecided. We could raise the status of the woman. They would vote no. I thought... I'm just gonna try because it said that it doesn't matter, they can't vote on this. At least if I've read that correctly. Why is the Reichland army down there now? Well, I'm gonna have them attack me. And then I'm just gonna move in to secure this victory for me. And we're going to split up our army and just send some of them south to siege this land. And then we're just gonna live in peace here. And with that I mean we're just going to siege them down. Basically is the same. The council has rejected. Oh, okay, well I suppose they can vote on that law. I wonder, is there like a chosen? Or a daemon, straight up? Yeah, there are some demons, but those are just Herald of the Realm of Tsench. Apparently we had a battle and we won, which is good. Yeah, just pause for a moment. Okay, so there are of course the Herald of Slanesh. Over here? No. They don't actually have any titles. Those are just the heralds. Ooh, we have a Gore Queen over here. Nope, she's also... I don't understand what she is. Princess of Torment. They don't actually have troops. So I don't think they... Oh, these guys are mercenaries. Yeah. They are... I don't know if they have holy orders or mercenaries, but it seems like we don't have... Oh, this is just Adamkin. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we have actually any daemons yet. How about Chosen? No Chosen. Champions? Certainly some champions. Is the Chosen the next thing after champ? I don't actually know. I think it is. It's a champion and then Chosen. There are definitely some champions around. And if I look at them, this guy, for example, could definitely become a Cho. Oh, actually, he's undivided, but a champion of Nurgle. I don't know how that works. What's the next level? Is it not Chosen? This guy is the ever Chosen? Ever Chosen. The Ever Chosen, also known as the Lord of the End Times, is a mortal champion behind whom all of the Chorus gods unite. War and death, famine and plague follow this great warrior wherever they tread, and nature itself abhors their presence. He just has plus 10 everything and then is really healthy. He's also really old, but he also is kind of not existent. He might also Disciples of the Chaos. Yeah, I think this is also a mercenary order, so even though he's the Ever Chosen. There should be like a Chaos champion emerging every now and then and attack the south, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not in this game. I am a bit salty that... Could you please go and siege this? Nope, they're just following my army and slowing this down. No, oh, he went and sieged it, and for some reason Kislev actually put the troops down. Don't mind that, actually. As long as he doesn't beat one of my armies, that is. How's my wife doing? As long as she doesn't grow up to be a Gornite, that's fine by me. Yeah, please don't beat my army. Okay, we won, but it was pretty close. And there are just a lot more troops from Reichland just arriving. That's pretty nice. We're going to upgrade our siege equipment because I want to siege everything a little bit quicker. It's always nice. Cabal. A shadowy group of cultists are alleged to have formed in one of your holdings, performing dark rituals and even summoning daemons if the rumors are true. People back you to root them out. But what can man do against such dark magic? That is definitely like a Lord of the Rings nod, you know. We're going to... Well, we must send for the witch hunters. It is... Yep, get to work at once. We have to send them. We have to get rid of the cultists. I thought this guy was horribly deformed, but no, it's just a head. Thought he like fell in a fire or something and his whole scalp was burnt off. Yes, just get to work at once, my brave witch hunters. My co-conspirator, yes. Oh yeah, we are trying to murder that dude. Totally forgot that. Trade practices is nice, but not needed at the moment. We're going to go for castle infrastructure. Maybe it should improve keeps as well. And we have won the first siege. Okay, now this is a problem. Can you like cancel your order and instead form up with this army? Yes, thank you. That is very important. You can just attack this now, too. Because that is basically no garrison at all. Actually, just send you down here and do the same thing here once we have our armies united. Don't like that we're suffering attrition. Our plot was also revealed, which is bad. But we're just trying to kill them. We're just going to with all the plots right now. Oh, I'm being blackmailed, huh? You want independence. You and... Who are you even? You are the lord of this. And your co-conspirator is the lord of this, the dude that I'm trying to kill. I will not be blackmailed, my man. Like, I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'm not going to be blackmailed. We're even winning this war, so I'm not too worried, and I can call in the Hochland. This garrison is actually stronger than I expected, but we're just going to... Oh, we're not the leader of the siege, huh? We are now. Just assault this holding, and there we go, 100%. We are going to get a lot of piety, which is nice. We definitely can need piety, and well, we take all of these titles. We are going to create this title, even though it costs me like a 200 gold. Not so nice. And we're just going to call in a priest, or maybe even no, a steward is too expensive. Maybe just a soldier. He's a duelist even. And we're going to grant him the Duchy of Maria. There you go. Suddenly you're one of my most powerful vassals, just like that. Now, we won a war, so we got another martial point, and now we can groom an heir. Sure. Technically this guy's our heir, but I think they mean like an actual son. And yeah, we're just going to destroy this rebellion real quick. I mean, we tried to kill him anyways. Sadly, we didn't manage to do it fast enough before he rose up in arms against us, but he has like no chance whatsoever. Apparently, the Hochland is also fighting someone over here. Oh, because they were being raided by this clan. The ongoing civil war has caused both loyal veterans and various adventurers to make their way to Hergig, ready for the muster. Well, that's 400 men that we can use. I won't complain. And our enemy has died. Yep, wait, which one did we kill? This guy? Yeah, I think we've killed him. So send everyone home. No, send not everyone home, because there's a raiding army in my lands. Let's take care of that real quick, so that I can send my troops home. Okay, now I can send them home. And I don't need these armies anymore. What's this? Yeah, hold the no, let's not hold a Ferusha tournament. We're just going to say, don't tell me about this. Can I actually? Maybe I should be like, tell me about some other things, though. That's not worth enough. For example, the summer fair, a feast would be nice. Expel the knights. I could expel them, but that cost me 1,000 piety. I don't want to expel them. I want to vassalize them. But they're just not my culture, which is a problem. For some reason, they are actually more Ulrican than you would think. You are not Ulrican, and you are actually a vampire. You are not a vampire. You just pretend to be one. Vlad has so many. He's not Vlad. I'm just gonna call him that. But Buthred has so few troops at the moment. Could just attack him. He has some big uprisings too. So there's this guy. But he also has 100,000 troops just from this event spawn, because he's attacking this guy in a war. But it seems like he's actually holding his own pretty well. I don't know what exactly is going on. He is winning his war against Bretonia. There's a peasant revolt for Altdorf and Geringvold. And multiple other wars. I'd love to attack him. And just take back everything on this side of the... what are these mountains called? The Grey Mountains? Yes, the Grey Mountains. That would be perfect. And that would strengthen us so much. But we can't. Zorg is going to spread ever further. There's nothing we can do against it. This guy is preparing to invade you, which I don't appreciate, because I I can claim the lower Vale of Florid for this man. I don't understand why, exactly. Oh, he just has a claim on it, huh? Could also claim Corone for this man, who's not of my family. And why can I? Oh, he must have a strong claim, huh? He does have a strong claim. Interesting. But that doesn't really bother me too much. Fail Knight. You're not Fail Knight, you're Fedor. Because Steve died. You're defending against this guy in a holy war for this settlement, I suppose. So, I would like to have... You have Crowfeeder? You have the Elector Sword of Nordland? Do I have anyone that I can press claims for with this guy? I could have some people press their claims, but none that are of my dynasty. What about you? Only the princess, and she's not of my dynasty. So you're the last Westerlander that is alive that is also of my dynasty. That's a bit of a shame, because you're probably going to fall very soon. What about Stirland? We do have someone that we could put on the throne of Stirland, but he needs to be in a civil war or something similar. Then we have Ostland, which I doubt that we have a family member that I could put on the throne. There are a surprisingly amount of black people in the Empire, which I'm not sure where they actually come from. They must come from Araby, but they don't. No, they're not from Araby. Like, even I don't actually know where they're from. Maybe from the southern jungles? Like from down here? No. I don't actually know where, as racist as it sounds, I don't know where the black people are from. What culture do you have? I mean, you're not the most of the darkest. This guy, for example, he's also Ostlander, but he also has 3 eyes, but he's clearly not an Ostlander. At least not of Ostlander heritage. His culture is. But where are they from? I can only imagine that they're from somewhere down here. Also, is Sandry? No, Sandry is not ruled by a human. Weird. I don't know. Well, what is our domain? Our domain is mostly forests, so I suppose we... Open plains? No. Forests and hills are my domain. Yes, I think we have mostly the forest around here, so let's go with the rough terrain. It's not really rough. No. Where are these rebels? Oh, come on, don't be silly. Malish, they are known followers? Yes. Get to work at once. It's annoying, but I suppose we're just going to raise our... Maybe not, because there are not enough of them. We're gonna try. Just have them all unite over here. Kaboom. Ah, we are still trying to kill this man over here. Even though, isn't he a traitor? Can't I revoke his title now? Nope, that's very annoying. And I can't change the law at the moment. Oh no, I totally can. But we did murder him, so... And we also get a strong claim? No. Yeah, this guy, for example, he's also not Ostlandish. Don't know where they're from. I don't like that he's pretty mad at me. This guy's not so mad at me. Can I try? I could probably try to make him Ulrican once he has this title. So we're gonna try. We're gonna give him the Duchy of Waldorf. He's going to be super stoked about it. And I need to be at peace. Okay. Sure. Sure enough. He also has a cough, so he might just die. We're not at peace because of this stupid rebellion. I don't like peasant rebellions, or any kind of rebellions. They're just annoying. Also, our troops just ran into this Moodlandian revolt, which is a bit out of place. I don't know what they're doing up here. Who are you fighting against? Yeah, against this guy, obviously, but I don't know what you're doing up here. Seems like a bit out of your land. The 8th. You are actually winning at the moment, but only because, I don't know, you're not losing. I mean, it seems obvious if you say it like that, but it's not exactly what I mean. What I mean is that he just hasn't conquered any of your land yet, but he did crush your army pretty severely, which is pretty easy considering that they have the Blood Knights and they are just so strong. I'm more scared of the Blood Knights than I'm scared of this Orc Horde. And this Orc Horde has literally conquered half of Bretonia and also half of the Reichland, and they have like 100,000 troops. Granted, most of them come from the war they are leading at the moment, but that doesn't make them any less. Ah yes, I'm brilliant strategist now. Just what I wanted. That's why I'm fighting in these battles. Yep, there we go. It's easy enough. Get a little bit of prestige. And now I can try to be like, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to get him. Oh, he accepted. That's pretty easy. He's still Talabeglandish, but oh well. And this guy has risen up in a revolt against him. You probably have a claim, I assume? Yep. So, yeah, he just surrendered. Oh no, he died. And now this guy is... Well, that's just fantastic. Could try to murder him. He, at least his son is already... Ostermarker? No. I mean, the culture doesn't matter too much, but the religion is important. I could just have you trained. Whatever. Whatever. Can we already declare war against Kislev again? No. Sad times. How's the depopulation going? Still very much depopulated. You should have like a great chance to actually get me the county. Not the county, the duchy title claim. So hopefully he does that. Well, we might upgrade our capital a little bit more. Like the military academy just gives me a little bit of everything. Speaking of, we might not actually want to build up a retinue. We do have the Wolves of Ulfric and Imperial Knights and long rifles, which this is an awesome combination. Heavy infantry, gunners, and cavalry, heavy cavalry. It's like a really deadly army. But it's going to be more worthwhile if we just build like these regiments. And I want like a handgunner regiment next, because I would like to have some cavalry. Can we actually get knights? No. And we can't get outriders, so we can't get heavy cavalry. He's my friend, apparently, over here. Yeah, please. Yeah, he's an heretic, so let's try to convert him. Just why not? Oh, he did. The difference between an Ulrican and an Ulrican is that I reasoned with Gazan about his religion and tried to explain why being Ulrican in this day and age was a bad idea. But he decided to convert it, which is nice. So we have this guy who's just my ally. Or rather, he's not really my ally, he's my suzerain. No, my tributary. I'm his suzerain. That's how it goes. So we could try and attack these people up in the north, but I don't really have any intentions to conquer Norska, even though it would probably strengthen us right now. Karl Franz can't be a steward. He could be a military man. I might give him actually steward. That's not too bad. But he needs to be a military or a diplomat. I'm gonna give him a diplomatic education, because if he's going to form the empire, he needs the diplomacy more than he needs the military. You're just running around. I have a de jure claim on back, and I can claim some other titles, but I don't want to, for many reasons. First of all, this guy is super actually, he's not so strong right now. Are you a rebel? You are a rebel for someone's claim on Sylvania, so you are easy prey. And we're gonna go for Middenheim. Do I want to? Yes, I want to go for Middenheim, and I'm going to conquer it for myself. Definitely going to call this guy in. Raise all of our troops nearby, meaning these guys can go home again. They literally have the best life as of right now, because they never have to fight in my wars. Most of the time, at least. And let's raise our state troops, which I assume is why the Hochland had so many troops. They probably have state troops as well. I wonder when the point is they decide, like, yeah, now we are going to raise our state troops. And of course now I get the duchy claim, which I'm going to get once more, and hopefully this time we can actually claim it. Or pushed it. Yeah, there they are. Here's 3,000 state troops. We have at least spent 1,500 or 2,000 gold just on this. Oh my god. Okay, should we do this? This is like, I've never actually successfully done this. So this is pretty wild. He is a mystic. I'm not sure if he can actually do it. He's also a vampire? Let's send him a gift. Maybe give him an honorary title. He's a court dwarf for sure. And I'm also going to give him like the court scholar. And now he might be able to... No, I can't convert him. Probably because he's empiric. Anyways. So. We're going... This is matters of life and death. With age comes wisdom, they say. Or at least it may change the questions we ask, you mutter yours to yourself. You've had trouble sleeping lately. More often than not, while the rest of your court is sound asleep, you find yourself staring at the ceiling. You are getting older, each day closer to leaving this plane of existence. Dude is 20. He's 1 year younger than I am. But I often do also wonder if immortality wasn't too bad. It is folly to fear such things, of course, yet you cannot keep these feelings at bay. Didn't you used to dream of grander things? What about you carving your own path? What happened to your ambitions? Dude, you're 20 years old! Your life is still in front of you, okay? Don't make me feel old and bad about having not achieved anything in my life. You sit up straight in your bed. This is ridiculous. You are the ruler. You have people ready to serve you your any whim. Perhaps your counselors have ideas. If nothing else, it might ease your trouble sleeping. Summon the council. Yeah, well, we're gonna do it. Like we drew it in the general channel. Meeting of the minds. Your council convents, and the faces of your advisors speak of confusion. Why are we here, my lord? It comes with a hint of concern. You sit down, and the suspense is almost tangible. As you leave the question hanging in the air, finally... Oh, that was not right, but anyway. Finally, you speak, and without disclosing much of your current nightly restlessness, you convey the message eloquently enough. I want to discuss the concept of life and death, and I want to look into everlasting life. They nod, slowly. So, what do you think? The spirit rises in the room as your counselors start to talk, some hesitantly, some gesturing wildly. They all have ideas. I would rather not make any decisions on my own. Have Captain Lube organize search parties. Or I trust Count Ehrenfried to handle this discreetly. Your marshal will arrange a ram-wide search for any person in possession of knowledge on the matter. He seems doubtful regarding the whole endeavor, but maybe a healthy dose of optimism is just what the job requires. Your spymaster claims to have connections he can't rightly speak of. However, that one raised eyebrow of his tells you that One of these shadowy figures of the Onguard might just have information you need. We're gonna go with the spy master here, because the other one, he didn't seem to be too convinced on the whole matter, so let's not bother him with this. Where's the Reichland? The Reichland is just everywhere, by the way, like their land. There's an epidemic going on again. That is kind of bad. It is the ochre pox. I'm not gonna bother with them. They are killing my man over. So let's split up our army. These guys, they do have a lot of troops, but not enough. I don't know what the Imperial Hochland is doing. They have 5,000 troops, but I don't see them. I mean, apart from these 3,000 standing right here, I don't know where the others are. So, by the way, this quest chain or event chain that we just started is a vanilla one. I never done it yet, anyways, because, well, I never had the opportunity to. Promises of the Dark. You spy master. Wait a second. Oh. Your spy master finds you in the night, startling you awake. Sorry, master, but the walls have ears. I did not come during the day, he says. Somebody is on my track. I could use some help throwing them off my scent. No, don't worry. It means that we're getting closer, he whispers, a confident smirk only just visible on his face. There's a legend, you see, and, well, we're close to locating a certain person who can help, but we're not the only ones looking for her. I'm going back to sleep. I could pay for disguises. Well, he's going to get all the money of the realm. We're just going to, have the key to the treasury. Just do whatever you need to do. Just, that's my money right there. I wish we, actually we can't wait, but otherwise I would have just raided this conclave of the Dwarven under Middenheim. Also, is there Undermine? Is that the only Skaven city over here? There should be one under Nuln, to be honest. But there's not. Actually? There might? No. Oh, here is the Imperial Hochland, by the way. Just chilling down there. And the revolt is not really bothering with us too much, because, well, why would they? They have a little bit of a bigger fish to fry, which is this guy, who's actually losing pretty big right now, because there's yet another revolt, and this guy is... They also... Wait, what? Claim on Wissenland? Okay. Well, he's losing his wars, probably, even though he does have the Blood Knights. They can't beat all of them. So, we might see a little bit of a split up Sylvania here. And with Sylvania, I mean the Empire, because Sylvania's just over here normally, but they did conquer Everland and Middenland. Our academy has been finished. We already have 100 gold back. So that's pretty nice. This guy is what? Why are you such... You desire the duchy of... You're an heretic, Harry. We're going to obligate him. Even though he's not going to do it, probably. Oh, he actually is. Okay. He hates me, absolutely, but I don't care. Mystic appears. A mystic appears. You are almost used to your spymaster Ehrenbeat visiting your chambers at strangest hours, but you still jump when he steps out from the shadows one evening. It wasn't it wasn't easy, but we got something, my lord, he says calmly, as if clandestine meetings had become the norm for social interaction. You composed yourself before asking, "What?" Your voice not quite concealing your irritation. "What?" "What?" Perhaps you were foolish to investigate eternal life. You could be setting yourself up to be duped, or so the whispers go. There's a mystic. She is something else, Ehrenfried says, interrupting your thoughts. Should I bring her to you? Let us hear this woman out. Sure. So, from what I know about this, is that there's basically... Are these the Blood Knights? So she's either a false woman or a rightful woman. I think this is decided right here. If she is going to help me achieve eternal life or not. An intriguing encounter. The old woman introduces herself as Cleopatra and proceeds to tell you about the noble art of alchemy. She claims to possess the secret knowledge of transmuting the base metals into gold and creating something she calls alkahest. However, more importantly, she tells you tales of the mysterious Philosopher's Stone, which grants its maker eternal life. If you accept her quest, she promises to share her secrets with you. While it is impossible to know if this alleged mystic tells the truth, at least she looks the part. Judging from her wrinkles and hunchback, she must be very old. But is she immortal? No, she isn't, because she doesn't have the trait. She also has this... Well, no, marry. Okay. I am intrigued. You should stay, Cleopatra. Yes. Let us try. Yep. Also, please don't kill her. Witch hunters. She's kind of necessary. We can actually usurp this title from the Duke of Montfort. I mean, maybe I want to do that. I don't really want to do that. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. I'm just not gonna bother. So we're still sieging down Middenland up here. It's going to be sieged very soon. If my opinion ruled, the world would be a more chaotic but fun place. If I keep following the laws, the world would have less chaos but also less fun. How about less chaos? We did not become... The peasants have risen up. Could you just go kill them? No? Okay. I'm gonna send this army down there. As soon as they are done with this siege. Actually, I might just send this army down, because they still have a second castle they need to siege, which is very annoying. This episode is also a bit longer, because I'm very intrigued about this whole turtle life thing. Trial of the body. Cleopatra explains that you need to obtain the ingredients known as the 3 primes, the furge of which is sold. When you offer to send a servant to the kitchen, she protests. The art of alchemy is not simply one collecting the ingredients, mixing potions. Technically, that is exactly how alchemy works, but, oh well. In order to create the Philosopher's Stone, you must also create a better self. The old crone insists that you must conquer your body by mastering the art of pickpocketing. Being of noble birth, you have never needed to resort to such methods, but you do pride yourself on being deft of hand. It cannot be that hard, can it? I might actually be able to do it. I can handle... Well, I'm just gonna pay her. Pay Cleopatra to train you in the art of pickpocketing. She's going to be mad rich at the end of this, because I'm going to shove all of my gold into her face. Because I'm filthy rich. Might have been actually more successful if I had done it myself without her help, now that I think about it, because she did just say that, you know, oh well. The fickle fingers, the day of the first trial has arrived. You have dressed yourself as a lowly commoner and left your guards behind. It is a strange feeling, walking through the crowded market as if you were no one special. No one is looking your way and your confidence is growing. However, you decide to take your time. There's no need to rush. Your patience pays off when you are presented with the perfect opportunity to slip your hand into a spice merchant's pocket. Before you know it, you are on the way back to the keep with the stolen salt in your pouch, and nobody saw a thing. You are really getting the hang of this. On return, the otherwise grouchy Cleopatra greets you with a pleased smirk. You did well. Rest now, my lord. The next trial will not be as easy. You are right, I deserve a nap, and I'm no deceitful, because I'm super good at pickpocketing. We're gonna just, nonsense. I don't care about your petty fights you have around there. We might just... This castle can't be too strong defended. Yeah. Just go here, we're just going to assault this, or just... No, we're gonna wait this out and assault this last holding. I would like to have some capable commanders here, however. We don't have a siege master, do we? No. Do we have a architect? No. A shame. Adilda de Bajur might fancy me. She's also a drunkard and she has lover's pox and... yeah, no. No, thank you. We're getting the prestige really quickly. Piety, not so quickly. Which is a little bit of a shame. Okay, let's assault this castle. And we're also going to destroy her trade post here. And then we're going to return to... Actually, we might just split up and send one of the armies up here to siege down Nordlichtturm. You want to marry me. You have grown to be a woman. You're also homosexual, but I'm going to accept you. You are still ruling over these two territories. Yeah, that's fine. Give me a child. Just like, oh, we're married now. Go pregnant. Yes, of course. So yeah, I'm just going. Like, this is going to be a special episode because the last episode was so short. We're just going to have this one being a little bit longer. There's an Ostermarkian revolt which is pretty big, and I'm a bit scared of them. And it seems like we've lost a couple of battles. No. The Imperial Hochland did conquer some land down here, but I didn't know where their army went. They still have their army somewhere. The gods know where they is. Where they be. There's another peasant revolt. God damn it! And it's where exactly? Ah, over there. Damn! Why are there so many peasant revolts everywhere? That's these stupid warp dust traces. Witch hunters. Why do I even have you if you can't get your shit together? And who's this guy? Why is this guy having a claim on my land exactly? His mother was of my... Yeah, his mother was of my... We're being attacked. But we're winning, so I don't care. Why are you attacking me, Carabok? Why are you attacking me? This guy is independent? But he's also helping fight... What? Why are you fighting against me? Defending against the Sylvanian revolt in... Oh, okay. That's weird. Could you stop attacking me though? Like, for real? You know, I'm not fighting you. We did conquer this rather quickly. But could you please stop attacking me? What's wrong with you, dude? Prince Karl Franz is a grey eminence, of course he is. And he's also unmarried. He also hates me, because he's my rival. He's going to marry a good wife. She is tall, and she's bright, and she's also a princess of Karasone. So, you're gonna marry this woman. There you go, Karl Franz. Make an alliance with the people over on the other side of these mountains, which are also called Bretonnians. They did lose against the orcs, I think. You have cancer. That's not... I mean, it's not really something to laugh about, but I just saw. He's also really old, and so that's what I was like, yeah, he's pretty old, he's incapable. He's still strong and ruling because of the Grail Knight, but yeah, does have cancer. Trial of the mind. You almost jump out of your skin when Cleopatra suddenly steps out from behind a corner. Heading to bed already, my lord? The night has only just begun. Apparently it is time for your next trial, and this time you must acquire brimstone. This one is a trial of the mind, master. You must go to the laboratory and produce the prime yourself. You have until dawn. Before she disappears again, she hands you a dusty tome. You spend several hours desperately trying to make sense of the tome's archaic language. The text seems to mention 2 different methods, one of which looks very complicated. However, the simpler one runs the risk of producing a violent explosion. Better to be safe than sorry. Dying tonight or dying tomorrow, it is little. I have to succeed. Better safe than sorry. Sharp mind and deft hands. Despite the late hour, your mind feels as sharp as a razor, while the tome's language... Am I actually that smart? No, not really. Troubled you at first, you now feel confident that you have interpreted every detail correctly. The method makes perfect sense, and you barely have to glance at the instructions when you assemble all the instruments and ingredients. After each step, the outcome is identical to the one described in this tome. Your confidence is rising. You're almost there. However, you make sure that your high spirits do not get the better of you and proceed at a steady pace. When Cleopatra enters at dawn, you present her with vial filled with yellow shards. "Well done, master," she exclaims with one of her rare smiles. "Only one prime left." I'm quite the scholar, aren't I? Oh, we're getting pretty close. I'm kind of... If we fail now, I'm going to be very disappointed, to be honest, because... I'm also going to be very disappointed because it's fail night. Not that I'm... Yeah, it's... You know what I mean. Because... I kind of wanted Karl Franz to unite the Empire, but I suppose fail night is also good enough for that. We are definitely going to win this war, and we're going to conquer Middenland for ourselves. Middenheim, sorry. Who the hell are you? I always imagined I would be the first of us to go. Oh, you're the friend that I've convinced to convert. Damn, I don't want to... I'm gonna try to not get oppressive, and I haven't. I thought that going to the tavern might have been a bit too risky, so I didn't want to do it. We are going to enforce our demands, which is nice. So there we go. We once more have... Actually, I can't send my troops away just yet. They have to march over here. So, Middenheim is ours. That's pretty good. It does have a malicious armory too? No. So I'm gonna give away these two titles, and all of the titles below. And the cult of Ulrich lives over here. So that's interesting. These counties are pretty big. But this is pretty easy. Like, we can create vassals for free here. So this is Suderende. And I gave him all the other titles. Yes. And then we do need to create a vassal for you. Which we're just going to get a priest. And with a priest I mean a soldier, because a soldier costs me 10 gold. And we also get this prompt, which is nice. And you are going to get the county of the Nordlichtturm. There you go. Now we just need to take care of the rebels over there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Look at us. Once more have we expanded. Sadly, we have a little bit of a minor depopulation going on over here, but once that's gone, we are going to have... Ooh, we have the Altdorf Middenheim Rome and a second road. They actually... Yes, the Great North Road and the Altdorf Middenheim Road. So we're definitely going to build a trade route, which I can't build. Is over the trade post limit? No, this is not my trade post. Stop this. I definitely want the trade post in Middenheim. So please stop building this. Can I give this away? Because I would like to give it to this guy. I probably can't raise my trade limit at the moment because I don't have enough culture points. What I would like to do is maybe upgrade my siege equipment, but I can't do that right now. We can probably do that in like a month because we literally need 0.333 points. Yes, there we go. Siege equipment once more upgraded. The rebels actually avoided us and ran away. Stop right there, criminal scum. And there you go. Like, no problem at all. We lost like maybe 50 men. Yeah. Go home, rebels. You're drunk. Alright, that's easy enough. I lost a battle? Against orcs? Oh yeah, over here. He raided me. Damn you. Let's see. How is this orc holding up? He doesn't have that many troops anymore. But he also has like 200 pacts. So he has like all these smaller orcs that will be problematic. Amador the Hergig, he's going to be a scholar or learning education. For sure. We can't attack this revolt, I would guess. Yeah, we can't, sadly, because they're too far away. And we can declare another war against Kislev. So we could like take all of this land. Yeah, it's the Dobrion. That's a... Oh, it's not actually. It doesn't include this. I was like, wow, this is a huge county, but still, 3 of these lands is pretty nice. I'm not sure if I want to go against it right now. I would rather have this last thing happen. My wife has died. She was murdered on the orders of you. You are the wife of... Oh, you bastard. Wow, that's rude. Oh, we definitely have this still. Yes. And we're gonna press it right now, I think. Because he's at war with some people. He's defending against this guy? What the hell? Yeah. He's winning? I don't even know what he's attacking for. Holy War for Gryffindor. It's this territory right here? Yeah, it is. It's these 2. Damn! That's a big army. Well, we're gonna attack him. Because I want to claim the Duchy of Telephine. He can't actually have Reichland on his side, so... I'm pretty sure he can't. Because Reichland can't fight against me. Right? Because I'm their suzerain. And we're just going to get these people. I actually wanted to get the Ragged Company because they looked like they would fit in with my other 3 troops, but obviously they don't belong to me yet. We're also going to send you over to Wolfenburg. While my army assembles. Alright, what? This is... I thought this was another event for the Mystic. Time passes, yet to me the world seems unreal. Is it alive without Vitravia? Wait. It is if alive without Vitravia is but a mama's farce. I'm lost in the sea of loneliness, and know not where to return. Drown yourself in wife, woman, and song. Lose yourself in books, song, and the wisdom of others. This is nonsense. I will have to move on with my life. I have gained the proud trait. Great. And we can also marry a new woman. And we're going to get a genetically improved one. Let's get this one. It's a really good expression. If you say that your woman has been genetically improved. Oh, the trial of the spirit. I sent this guy home. The third and most elusive of the 3 primes is the metal known as Quicksilver. Cleopatra announces as she entered your study this morning. Now it is dusk, and she has brought you far from civilization to an abandoned mine. Here you will perform the last and most dangerous trial, my lord. You will spend the night in this haunted place. If you exit with a piece of Quicksilver ore, you have succeeded, and eternal life will be yours. However, if you fail, the ghosts of the past will likely drive you mad. Or worse. You have wandered the narrow tunnels for almost an hour when a spine-chilling wail echo from the darkest. You freeze. Is this one of the ghosts Cleopatra mentioned? The Spectre must know this place. Maybe it can help. I will venture down another tunnel. Yeah, let's try to speak with the ghost. Like, even though I'm deeply terrified of... Oh, shit. No! You stumble down the dark corridor and hesitantly call out for the ghost. You instantly regret your decision as you are answered with an air-deafening roar. It is followed by a gust of wind which extinguishes your torch. You turn on your heel and run for your life, but trip after only a few steps. A taste of blood fills your mouth and the roar grows louder, shaking you to your very core. There's no point trying to get you up. You close your eyes and await your doom. So close. Well, shit. My war is going to end, isn't it? Why does Hochland look so different? It doesn't. But there were like some thick borders, and my war has not ended. Right, because it will not be ended. It will be inherited if pressed by war. We don't have the Reichland, however, under our rule anymore, so they can fight against me now, which is a little bit of a problem. We also need to nominate a successor, and I'm going to get Prince of the Reichland. No, we're gonna get Baldwin here. He's pretty good. Actually, I might get Fedor. And we need a new Chancellor. And sadly we've died, but that's fine, that's okay. We're gonna get the war focus. I wish I wouldn't have died, all things considered. What about my court physician? This dude, but he's not good enough. Well, anyways, I'm gonna end the episode here. We have sadly not managed to get Eternal Life with Fenglight II. Now we are Grand Baron Karl Franz of Hochland, and this guy is made to make unite the Empire, so let's see if he manages to do it or not in the next episode. Until then, take care. Bye. That's the wrong button.